¿Qué tal, amigos de YouTube? Aquí nos encontramos en el tercer capítulo de la Noire, al volante que se llama. Disfrutémosle y continuemos con esta historia. Se supone que nos van a dar un ascenso, así que creo que vamos a ser detectives ahora. Y veamos qué es lo que pasa. Vamos a ver, chico. Really, ya estamos con traje ya. Somos guapos.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Se mamó.
Who's that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with
That's
you, sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this set. You were here in
Pues nos
5
vamos allá, cabrón.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Beat her up so bad. When I found him, I returned the favor.
I want to make homicide. You know you make money to get that gas.
Ah, mira, el bajo por allá.
There's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
From the newspapers.
Vamos al coche, cabrón.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units are 459, just included
So,
6 and
tell me a
7.
little about yourself,
Unit
Phelps.
handled, code
Are we
2
friends now,
identified.
Burkowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home.
Slow down!
Oops.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it.
You need to take the next left.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
Keep going on this road.
No. You
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of L.A. safe.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
Right up ahead. Take the next right.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Vamos a hacerlo sin miedo.
Any ideas? Better get details from the reporting officer before we go any further.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Dale, sin miedo.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
How's the world looking?
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Practical jokers say it's contaminated soil. My guess.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
La marca para...
"32 years old, married, sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I
Esta
guess.
cara de asesina tiene la chica esa.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
brand name might give us something to go on.
Let me through. Yeah, I just want a quick look is all.
I'm stumped. Ideas? Have a word? Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Calmado.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Ah, está tranquilo. También es verdad esto
You
de
ever
aquí.
seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
Sí, lo
If
acerté.
you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Está todavía. No más allá, cabrón.
You can drive.
Interesante, interesante. O sea que cuando él conduce, lo asalta rapidito y me lleva al lugar correcto. Veamos, veamos.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Bueno, en persona no parece tan...
Let's check the place out.
fea.
Come on.
A ver. Tenemos que ir por acá. Mira, aquí hay un periódico. Bastante.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
Have a good look around. Gotta be something in here to go on.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
El otro sí que se da las vueltas por todos lados.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Mira, hay otra de esas cerillas.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
A mi Adrián. Sola y enferma de amor sin ti. Vuelve pronto, Nicole.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Aquí está la caja de las gafas que encontramos. Ahí está la marca del
stencil. So the glasses are a match. No use leaving the thing half finished.
A ver, las pistas que encontramos.
That can't be right. No, that won't work.
No, cabrón, que es acá arriba.
That looks wrong. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him.
Falta la tubería que le golpeó.
Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Vamos a interrogar a la chica.
I'm all right now.
Veamos. Vamos con el recibo del
found a
madrazo.
receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Frank Morgan. Está calmada, así que... ¿Verdad?
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian
Está tranquila, no le veo ni haciendo reacciones raras. Como en de los principales. En el primer capítulo. O en el segundo capítulo. Preguntemos por la foto con la firma de
Tell us
Nicole.
about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from
Ahí está
his
el tono
most
raro.
recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Vamos al mensaje oculto. Lo siento.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
A ver, preguntemos sobre el paradero de Adrián.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Pues está quieta, así que...
So nothing
¿Verdad?
out of the usual then.
Well,
Esta mujer no tiene reacciones. Solamente cuando le pregunté sobre la chica.
and he went out early too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Bueno, y la última pregunta.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs.
En la
Black.
cara del otro
Your
detective es como
husband's
que,
missing,
¿qué
and after
mierda
our
hago
search, I'm
aquí,
willing to call
cabrón?
the
Si solo él
circumstances
pregunta.
suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Pues está tranquilo y no se le nota nervioso. Otra verdad más.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Bueno. Nuestro siguiente destino es el bar. Y nos fuimos, cabrón. Voy a dejar que conduzca él.
Can you drive to this one?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Something funny about the clam chowder.
You looking for someone?
That broad got socks in the brassiere.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
This is a tasty burger.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
A darle.
I just don't know.
Frank
how to
Morgan?
dance the bebop.
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian.
He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
No le creo porque mire su reacción se está...
You're lying, Morgan. You were there. And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
¿El recibo de cerdo vivo? Porque ahí estaba, creo que la firma.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
¿Dónde se encuentra?
Where exactly is Black holed up? No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Oh, me dieron un traje nuevo. Veamos. El chico de ahora, el peso de la ley. Este me veo hermoso. Uf, negro. Vamos a...
I'll go back to my drinks.
Vamos al apartamento de Morgan. Ay. Todavía no me acostumbro a los botones. Donde dejé el coche, acá está. Voy a conducir esta vez yo.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
Es el 2.
Apartment 2.
Vamos al apartamento 2. Vamos a por ese cabrón. Y 4 acá. Apartamento 1, apartamento 2, acá está.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
¿Por qué todos los sospechosos escapan? O sea, what the fuck?
There's no point running, Adrian.
¿Dónde está el cabrón este que le perdí? Ay, ya le acabo de ver,
Mr. Black, get back here right now. Stop right there, Adrian.
¿Por aquí? Coño, ¿por dónde bajo? What? ¿Pero por qué? Si estoy yendo aquí.
It's over, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Vaya, vaya, vaya.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Yo lo hago por mi país, por mi patria. XD. Bueno chicos, creo que hasta aquí el tercer capítulo de la Noire. Que espero que les esté gustando porque está perfecto, espectacular. Me gusta este juego, así que vamos a disfrutarlo con más en el próximo capítulo. Así que cuídense, bye bye, chau.